the world of buying has changed so much. Forget if I were to say the last 20 years, that's ridiculous. Like in the last year, in the last 2 years, so much has changed. So we can't keep going out and using these tactics that are based in nothingness and just history, when the way people buy and the way people think about their purchasing decisions have changed. And also in a way where like the buyer's tolerance for bad sales behavior is much less than it was before, because now they can get access to all the information about your product online before they even speak to you. So you actually have to add a ton of value over what someone can just do in an automated sense. So the world has changed a lot. And so you ask, like, well, what happens in the mind of the buyer? First of all, there's this question of like, is this person being authentic? Do I, believe what they're telling me? Does this product even make sense? Does it trigger my emotional need? And this is where I talk a lot about in the book. Like, people buy feelings 100% of the time. It's not like a conjecture. Like, we know this from science, So how does the emotional center of the brain get activated based on the interaction we're having with the seller? And when I say emotion, it can be in a variety of ways. It could be something that I get excited about because, I say, hey, look, people love to buy things. They hate talking to salespeople. And already, boom, like you're hooked listening to what I have to say because I just whipped out this polarizing statement and you've now either agreed or disagreed whether or not you're on my side. When, for example, we ask someone what their budget is, like this is a standard sales thing. We're talking to a customer, like, oh, you're looking to buy A, B, and C. Like, what's your budget? Think of, think about it. I say to people, and it's funny because we train salespeople. We say, okay, great. When you go into the conversation with the customer, you got to find out the budget and the need and the timing and like who's going to sign this thing. The bant. And that's not bad. That's the what. The real question as it relates to modern selling is the how. How are you going to extract that information? So when I ask someone what their budget is, like when you go into a car dealership, the salesperson's like, what's your budget for cars? Like, what do you start thinking about?